Welcome back, friends. So today I have come with the interesting topic cloudburst. Recently in the news, recently a lot of cloudbursts are happening in state of Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, and J&K. We have seen the cloudburst of Kulu and that of the in Uttarkasi, the cloudburst of Khirganga River. So what is cloudburst? So first we will learn कि cloudburst क्या है? What is cloudburst? So as per IMD, India Meteorological Department, a cloudburst is defined as an extreme weather event where rainfall of greater than 100 mm or 10 centimeter happening over an area of 20 to 30 kilometer within a very short span of time, that is 1 hour. So you can understand, if within 1 hour 100 millimeter rainfall will happen, then that area will be get flooded. So that is what the rapid and intense downpour often occurring in hilly regions during the monsoon season can lead to the dangerous flash floods and landslides. So cloudburst can happen anywhere in mountainous region or in plains, but during the monsoon it is more likely that it will happen in the mountainous region. You will see why. So before that, first we will learn that what is the concept behind the cloudburst, how they are happening in the mountainous region. What is cloudburst? So for cloudburst, first moisture is necessary. The moisture encounters a mountain or a hill is forced to rise. So we will see here, suppose this is the plain and here is the Himalayas. Okay, so the moisture coming from the Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea get merged around the Agra, and then it combinedly further goes towards Himalaya. When it reaches the foothills of the Himalaya, then it started rising due to Himalaya. So when the warm and moist air started rising, it started cooling because of reduced atmospheric pressure at the higher altitudes, and it further rises up and it further cools, and small condensation will start. So here condensation will start. But what is happening? Lot of air is coming. So that air that is coming from the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal is not getting that small condensed water particles to come as a rain. So again further this cloud will condense and this cloud will started increasing. So this cloud will start increasing further and a cumulonimbus cloud will form. Okay. So suddenly this will become so heavy that it cannot further bear the weight of the water droplets, and so it gets in the form of rain. So the rain is so heavy that it lead to the cloudburst. Because the cumulonimbus cloud is having lot of moisture in it, and it leads to the flash floods and landslides, especially in mountainous regions. We have seen the concept of the cloudburst. Now we will see what are the conditions. That is, first orographic lifting is happening, we have seen. Then intense convection is happening, that warm and moist air is rising from the heated mountain valleys, create a strong upward drift. That upward drift is trapping raindrops and preventing them from falling, allowing them to be accumulated and grow. That have seen that clouds are growing in the size, okay, and leading to formation of cumulonimbus cloud. Then sudden release of the water is happen. When the updraft suddenly weakens, the cloud can no longer hold the immense amount of accumulated water. The entire load is released in a concentrated downpour. That concentrated downpour is nothing but the cloudburst. Next we will see what are the devastating impact of the cloudburst in the mountainous region. So first, if so much rainfall will happen within a short span of time, then flash flood will occur. These flash floods will lead to the overwhelming damage in the downstream areas of the rivers and destruction to the human life and to the buildings. And these flash floods will also lead to the landslide and mudslides. As Himalaya is made up of loosened soil, so it is prone to the landslides. Then erosion and lot of debris will come with that water, so infrastructure destruction will also happen. One more thing will here happen, will glacial lake outburst. What happens? Glacial lake outburst. What happens that at the mountainous regions, normally the ice and some pebbles and some material is acting as a dam for a lake on the glacier. Suppose here it is glacier, okay? So it is acting as a dam. This material is acting as a dam, and here is the glacial lake. Glacial lake. But when heavy downpour happens, this dam will break, and that will lead to the flash floods and loss of life and human in valleys. Now we will see the cloudburst measures and mitigations. For that, early warning system need to be in place. We have to deploy the Doppler radars as deployed in the Mukteshwar. We have to use the satellite data and the real-time data to analyze the intense rainfall events. Then improved weather forecasting by those data that have been collected from those early warning system and satellites. In a particular area, a cloudburst can happen. So accordingly, we can give a community messaging, okay, or a warning. Then disaster resilient infrastructure is very necessary. Afforestation and catchment area treatment can reduce the surface runoff and improve water absorption. Community awareness and training. Those areas which are prone to the cloudburst and their after effects, then community awareness can be given for emergency response during the cloudburst-induced floods. Then emergency response and relief mechanism. Strengthening the capacity of the local disaster management and authorities with the trained personnel, rescue equipment and rapid response teams. So thank you very much for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe the eGyan course. Thank you.